Greetings of the season to you and yours. Trust you are having it great in this season of love. It is the season to be merry, the season of reunion, the season to reorganize or strategize for the coming new year. It is necessary that we all give it our best shot to make every moment count in loving, caring and sharing. This is Dateline 360 and I am Omotola Omojola with our exciting Christmas edition. So stick with me as I bring you highlights of the season as well as important things to note as you join in the season yearly. A fulfillment of prophecy as told in the Bible, the birth of Christ is God's blessings and reconciliation of mankind to him. And with Thanksgiving, the world celebrates annually. While some follow the modesty in this divinity, many are ignorant of the purpose, and so Miriam Jitubo gives an expose of the significance of the birth of Jesus Christ and Christmas.
History has it that the first time the birth of Jesus Christ was attributed to the date December 25 was in the 4th century according to early Roman history. It is a feast central to the Christian liturgical year which follows the season of Advent. Christmas Day is a public holiday in many countries, celebrated religiously by a majority of Christians as well as culturally by many non-Christians, having formed an integral part of the holiday season. Christmas is, however, a time of spiritual reflection on the important foundations of the Christian faith. It is also a period which the Christian faithful celebrate God's love for the world through the birth of his Son, Jesus Christ.
Christmas is the breaking of a new day. Christmas is the arrival of joy. Christmas is the announcement of peace, not just to a few people, but peace to the world. So the significance of Christmas is that it is a time to remember that Jesus came to this world, the incarnate Son of God. He was born in the flesh and represented humanity and divinity in order to connect us with God.
For Christians, believing that God came into the world in the form of man to atone for the sins of humanity, rather than knowing Jesus' exact birth date, is considered to be the deepest point of faith and primary purpose of celebrating Christmas.
Christmas is a time to show love, to reach out to people, to put smiles on the faces of the downtrodden, to share love. Love is in the air.
Jesus is the reason we are recognizing, remembering the birth of Jesus Christ and how his coming has brought deliverance, has brought salvation to us, and above all, peace.
Yuletide is also a word used as a synonym for Christmas. It is a combination of Yule from the pagan winter festival, Jol, and Tide, which here refers to an annual festival or the season of the said festival. Both Yule and its etymological cousin from Old News refer to a midwinter pagan festival that took place in December. With so much history attached to this great and unique day, as attested to by many, what then is expected of Christians during the celebration?
There are common grounds of the togetherness that Jesus represents, the joy, the peace, the righteous life that Jesus represents, both for the Christian and for the Muslim. That is what should be emphasized at this time. And eschew anything whatsoever that will cause disharmony, that will cause bitterness, that would cause lack of peace, violence, and all that comes with that. And promote togetherness, promote peace, promote the oneness that we have with one another. We are one humanity under God.
The meaning of Christmas varies amongst people and cultures, but it is generally celebrated as a Christian holiday that commemorates the birth of Jesus Christ. For Christians, Christmas is a time to reflect on the birth of Jesus Christ, emphasizing themes of love, peace, and goodwill towards mankind, irrespective of race and creed. The Christmas season, especially in the Western world, is a mix of pre-Christian, Christian, and secular traditions. What is interesting is the etymology of the word Christmas. It literally means Christian Mass. It is a shortened form of Christ Mass. Mariam George, Jitubo for Dateline 360.
There is always something about tinsels and trees, lights, music, and colors to say Merry Christmas or compliments of the season. To make the Christmas season merrier, particularly for the little ones, many go all the way with colorful decorations. Ometere Chiedu takes a deeper look into how this sets the mood for the season. Setting the mood for the Utah. Apart from decorations, songs of the nativity of the birth of Jesus are sung just as various churches and organizations hold the Carol of 9 Lessons concerts to welcome the reason for the season.
The message of Christmas Carol is that a child is born to the whole world, and this is the Savior of the world. That this child, Jesus Christ, was born in this world, and he went back to the Father and is coming back to take his people home. He's the child that was given for the sins of the whole world, born to bring light into the world.
It's a time of happiness. It's a time that we're having another Adam coming to rescue us. The first Adam fell, and then all the problems came to mankind. The new Adam has come, Jesus Christ. So win the battle for us. So it's a celebration of Jesus Christ's birth, celebration of victory over devil and the sin. It's a victory for the world, joy to the world.
We must remember that the message of Christmas is love, peace, and coexistence. For Dateline 360, Ometere Chiedu.
Now, while this season spells vacation for a lot of people around the world, it is business time for some others. And trust me, without them, it may not be as merry. Business correspondent Bosede Abel has been up and about the FCT, looking at trade in goods and services associated with the season.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year to Nigerians.
These are some of the razzmatazz that put us in the mood for the season. It's Christmas, and we have lots and lots of Christmas decorations, ornaments, Christmas trees, and a lot.
We just came to buy some Christmas tree, ornament, and some other things for decoration. Things are so expensive because it's triple the price of last year. That is the truth, and it's not funny. Just because we've made promise for the children, so we just have to fulfill it. If not, I've just walked out of the market.
As you can see, this is bigger than this. So this is 60,000, while the other one is 45,000. But the sales are not much more like then. You know, things are getting expensive every day.
People are coming, but not like before. Because people are not looking for what to wear now, they are looking for what to eat. And there's no money, you know, the way things is now. So just pray everything come back to normal.
Fuel that added money affect our goods, everything. To bring market from Lagos now is not easy. Transport added. We pay transport now 25,000, before 12,000 to Lagos.
That's not all. Let's go to the food section to know the current prices of some of the food items mostly purchased during this season. Although some of the traders who refused to talk to us on camera say white beans sells for 1,200 naira per mudu. Brown beans goes for 1,500 naira per mudu. Foreign rice sells for 2,000 naira per mudu, and the local rice sells for 1,500 naira per mudu.
We used to sell obono before. A cup is 500. Why now a cup is 1,000 naira? Cup of egusi before 200. Why now is 300? White gari, it was 400. Why now is 500? Yellow gari, mudu 700 before 500. Palm oil, a small bottle, we used to say 500, now is 1,000. Groundnut oil, small bottle, we used to say 800, now is 1,2. So like like this, before we used to say 1,5. Why now? This is 3,500, 3,500. Some people are cry as the money no day. Some are complaining about cashless. Some are complaining about things too goods too cost.
I'll give you a typical example. If 40% of the food stuff coming from the farm gate rots before they get to the final users, if we can find a way to reduce this by just half, you will have increased food production or food supply by 30% by simply reducing wastages by half. So that's the point I'm making. We don't have we have very, very poor roads, transportation from the villages. So as a government, we should focus on making accesses to these areas where our foodstuffs are produced easy.
Addressing the issue of the Naira scarcity. Yes, unfortunate, and really the history of that lies in the Naira redesign policy. And coming to the end of the year, way before I would say the third quarter actually, it was the third quarter, there was a lot of apprehension with respect to where this was all going to end, whether at the end of the year, currency would no longer be good for legal tender, and many started hoarding. This is really what happened. Many started hoarding. Happily, the Supreme Court has decided, very clearly that the currencies will be valid post the end of the year.
Although some people seem indifferent about this year's Christmas due to the present economic situation.
This, however, does not remove the essence of the season, which is usually a time for Nigerians to share and support each other with love.
I wish everybody Merry Christmas. I wish Nigeria very, very Merry Christmas.
For Dateline 360, Bossade Able.
I know that the shopping is necessary and continues through to the New Year celebrations. A word of caution though, January is around the corner and the bills must be paid, especially school fees for those who still have wards in school. While some go all the way to celebrate Christmas, as we have seen in decorations and shopping, those compliments of the season are luxury to some persons in our society. So be grateful if you have them. Elizabeth Omori spent time with some struggling families in the FCT and brought back what I will see as the nativity perspective in this season. Even as she shares the burden of the downtrodden, she attempts to find the true meaning of simple living where love and hope supersedes.
Christmas dates back to the 4th century in the Roman history, a religious festival observed across the globe. The birth of Christ signifies the foundation of the Christian faith, and over the years, Christmas has remained a global event. The commemoration of Christmas is characterized by several activities, from individual to corporate events, all in a bid to have a feel of the season. Many organizations close for the year to observe the holidays, to celebrate with loved ones far and near. In the twist of life, celebration comes least of all to some at this time, burdened either by health, psychological or economic situations. Atypical is Mama Chinyere Eze, with a blind husband and children to cater for. She must travel daily from her mother-in-law home along the Kaduna-Abuja Expressway to the central area of Abuja daily to sell bananas,
As I have all this problem for hospital, and my husband now was in the Zaria teaching hospital in the Zaria, and I know what am I going to do. Only God, everything there for hand. How we go to do this December? If God give us, I know say God don't go leave us empty hand because it's our Father in the heaven. So anytime we give up, we go chop.
A petty trader from Kefi, Gracie, also struggles with her finances. She says her children expect to wear new looks this season, but the odds are against her.
I'm not happy to celebrate it because I don't have anything to celebrate it. Why? Because the little market I'm doing is not bringing any income for me. The market I used to sell before is not it, we are selling it now.
The financial state notwithstanding, but many in their shoes are looking beyond their current states.
Because many they have gone, but because of the love and the mercy that they have for me, is to keep my life for this time. Alhamdulillah. Christmas I will celebrate it with my family, with my loved one, with some of my friends. At least we'll go out, even though at least one bottle, we enjoy ourselves to Fiji normal.
Some residents insist giving should be a lifestyle.
First and foremost, don't give up on life, because where you are right now is not the end of your life. Things can turn around. And also for me, it's to encourage others who are around. Jesus would ask, who is your neighbor? And he will tell us, your neighbor is the person who is wounded, bleeding, and dying. I will use the word on the Jericho way of life. And so it's a call not just to those who are downtrodden, those who are in need, but a call to those of us who have some means of helping. And when I say some means of helping, a cup of water can make a difference, a cup of rice can make a difference, and whatever you have, there is somebody that you can just make a difference and put a smile on the person's face. In this hard time, sharing 100 naira, sharing 500 naira with somebody can make a difference. And so for the ones who are in need, have hope.
No matter how poor you are, there is something you can offer. You can offer smile to those people who doesn't even nobody check on them. You can just take up your phone, call so many of your relations, and ask of them how they're doing.
Though there are challenges, they say life must go on. And because it's the season of love, look around you. Someone needs a helping hand. Elizabeth Omori reporting for Dateline 360.
In this age where individualism is overtaking our communal sense of life, here is hoping that if you cannot open your doors to strangers, which by the way is one of the strong messages of Christ, providing help to the needy, please take advantage of the windows offered by charity or care groups, as well as churches, to reach out to the less privileged. Don't turn a blind eye. Your life might be depending on you to be joyous this season. I am Omotola Omojola. The holiday continues, and as you merry, don't forget the reason for the season.